What's up everybody, iOS 11 is here. Let's get into some of those new features. What's up y'all, Mike from Red Shark Digital here to cover some of the new features within iOS 11. So within this update there's a ton of new features and overall just a cleaner, sleeker look. There's a lot to talk about, so let's just jump right into it. Here we go. With this update, Apple really focused on making things look really sleek and a lot cleaner. You can notice a lot of the icons are cleaned up a bit. If you look here, the numbers are really flat looking. Just looks really sleek. So something that's been getting a lot of attention with this update is the new control panel. It's a lot less finicky than the older one, and I think the layout personally is a lot better. You've got all your controls here that you can control. You can make it larger. Cool thing about this control panel is you can actually customize it and add different controls. And I want to focus on a couple of those. The first one is the do not disturb while driving. So when you turn this on, you just won't be able to receive notifications while you're driving. You can turn that off. The next one I want to focus on is screen capture. You can see it's counting down here, and then once it's done, it'll capture whatever's going on the screen. This is a really cool feature because in the past you've had to use like a third-party app or do it from the computer using QuickTime. So it's really cool that you can actually do this in phone now. So along with screen capture, screenshots have improved as well. I'm gonna take a couple here. As you can see, they pull down right to this corner. You can open it up. You can edit them right in the app and then send them on their way. So something that's been improved within this update is Siri. Siri seems to be a lot more responsive now. Hey Siri, how do you say have a good day in Spanish?
In Spanish, have a good day is que pases un buen día.
Another cool aspect about this is you can type right in Siri now. So if you want to change up something you said, you can do it right there in the app. Apple Maps got a huge update as well. A couple new features including indoor maps. You can see your speed limit now, and it also has lane guidance. Messaging and texting got some new features. You can now turn your keyboard into a one-handed keyboard. It kind of moves all the letters over to one side, so it makes it a lot more accessible and a lot easier to type with one hand. Also some new effects that you can add. So you got this one here that pops up all over the screen. There's a spotlight one. Whew, and I know what you're thinking, but what about the iPad? Well, don't worry, because with iOS 11, there's not only updates for your phone, but there's also a ton of new features for the iPad. So as you can notice, there's a stationary dock, which is very useful. You also have the new Files app where you can manage all the files that are on the iPad. There's a new feature to drag and drop files, which is really useful. About the iPad is you can now multitask 2 apps at one time. So say you want to be in your messages while on YouTube, that is now made possible. So yeah, that's all within iOS 11. Get out there, download it, I think you'll be satisfied. That's all I have for you right now. Go check out some of our older videos and be on the lookout for more content coming your way.